Hi guys, welcome to Film Files. My name is Sid, and today I wanted to talk to you about a film that I saw earlier this week, which was John Wick 4. I know that this film is universally loved. It has very high ratings from the critics and as well as from the audiences. It's doing really well at the box office and it's gaining a lot of traction for the actors and the director. My 2 cents on this film is that it's not very good. I know I'm going to get slayed for saying this online, but there are a few reasons why I'm saying this. The first reason being, I don't understand how you have $100 million of a budget and you cannot spend $200,000 to rewrite the dialogues in the film. The dialogues are terrible. It leaves all the characters sounding similar to each other, and it leaves all the characters talking like this. It was very monotonous. There are a few characters who speak a little bit differently. Scott Adkins did a great job, that he brought more than the action skills that he usually brings, the stunts that he usually brings. He was able to bring an entire character. His makeup was great, and his acting was pretty interesting as well. The point with action films is that you want it to be memorable, you want it to be quotable, you want it to be fun and entertaining. The action itself was fun and entertaining. The action was innovative. There are scenes in this film that I was blown away by. For example, there was an overhead shot where John Wick goes from room to room shooting people with a gun that makes them explode. That was great. And there was a scene where John Wick is trying to go up a long flight of stairs, and he keeps getting pushed back down and he has to start all over. That scene was great. And then there was this highly publicized action sequence in the car where he has both the car doors blown off. So those were all memorable. I'm able to quote it, I'm able to remember it, I'm able to visualize it, and they did an amazing job choreographing these action scenes. But the story was quite laughably bad. The beginning of the film has Keanu Reeves on a camel shooting at people, and then he goes and shoots an individual who's sitting down with after a few lines of dialogue being exchanged, which didn't really add much to the film. That entire sequence could have been cut out of the film and we would not have noticed the difference. The film actually starts with the build-up coming from Lawrence Fishburne talking about how great Keanu Reeves is before he sets off on his journey to get back in the good graces of the table. That being said, the film did feel extremely big. It felt bigger than all the previous John Wick films. It traveled the world. There were action sequences in different parts of the world. And in order to fit these action sequences in different parts of the world, I felt like they had a contrived storyline where he had to travel to these places, and they couldn't really justify this with the lore that they were creating for the John Wick universe. And another major issue I had with the film was the ending. The ending did not match the rest of the film. You had these amazing, beautifully choreographed action sequences that were taking over the film. There are at least 4 different action sequences in the film that are beautiful and are amazing. But you get to the end climax where they have to finish the film and they decide that they want to go really small. They want to do a duel. A duel can be great with slow, intense build-up, like a Sergio Leone movie. But they didn't do that. They went after an emotional connection between John Wick and Donnie Yen, which was not set up throughout the course of the film. The only place it was set up was when Donnie Yen helps John Wick get up those stairs and fight all these people. Bill Skarsgård as the final bad guy was lackluster. He felt like a generic bad guy. He didn't have enough of a character development to make a difference to the John Wick universe. And overall, the film was a great action film, but as an overall movie, it lacked the narrative push to keep it interesting and engaging throughout the course of this film. And hence, I didn't think this was a very good movie. I would give this a 7 out of 10, but I'm sure that people love it. And in the end, if people love it, then people love it. That's great. Guys, do you want to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe buttons right there? I'm sure you can find it. Can you find it? Cool. Thank you.